before we start this video, we love everyone that is in this video. We're just not using names because we didn't ask.
We thought it was a funny story. Everything right now we are looking back at in ha-has.
And it's ha-has memories. We love you.
Hi.
Hey guys, we're gonna talk about color guard.
Color guard chit.
Oh shoot, there's a bug on my leg. Is that grass? Is that grass?
Stop. There, look at. This is my shoe. Okay.
Hi.
Hi.
Color guard.
So we're in color guard.
So we're in color guard.
What is color guard?
What is color guard, guys?
So do you know?
Pole dancers.
Yeah, basically
That's what
that's
we are.
it. End the video.
And then put my outro. So color guard
Color guard.
is with the marching band, and you do the halftime shows, and you throw the flags and the rifles and the sabers, and you do little dancey dances. Yeah.
Insert image or video of us demonstrating this right now. I'm gonna do the video of us when we're like feeling it. It's fine, let's go. Wait. What? Are you gonna count? Oh, I thought you were gonna. Okay, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Hi.
Go, just go.
Okay, go. 2, 3. Oh, I thought you were just.
Or
Well, we harmonize.
or like winter guard is when you're on a team and you go places and you compete. Oh, there was a spider
Where?
on the table. It went underneath the table. Went under the
Well,
table.
now it's not our problem.
But you do it without the band.
Yeah, winter
yeah,
guard
but-
is
yeah.
fall guard, but in the winter, it's just color
Except
guard.
you do like radio music.
Woo!
What was that?
The butterfly.
Butterfly.
We're easily distracted.
Butterman.
So,
Butter dog.
butter dog.
Dog with a butter.
Dog with the butter on it. Anyways, so the 3, I was in instruments. 3, there's more usually. The 3 basics,
4
equipment.
basics. Oh well, equipment. 'Cause
Yeah, I was
dance
saying-
is a big part.
I was gonna say 3 basic equipment. Usually there's different variations of all of this, but there's flag. Did you see that?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Flag.
Sabre.
And a rifle just looks like a rifle.
Yeah, they're all fake.
I mean, the
The-
flag isn't a fake.
Yeah,
flag,
the
but-
flag is fake. The sword and the gun are fake.
I made a TikTok about that.
I don't know how to. Ow! Come on, dance with us. Okay.
Wait, actually, we should change this video. This video should be color guard horror stories.
Oh my god, yes.
Okay, so we can just keep telling
I
stories.
can tell all the embarrassing things that I.
Oh, this is all the embarrassing things I did too.
Color guard
Let me get
horror
my list
stories.
out.
That's what this video is.
Oh yeah,
now.
let me get my speech out.
Let me get my. Okay, so
Do you want to go first?
let's start with freshman year.
Doesn't matter.
Freshman year, we did a haunted house party.
Oh,
as our-
we should also say me and Summer are seniors now.
Seniors.
Kira's a junior, but she's an honorary. She's basically a senior, but we were in the same.
We're captains now.
When we were in freshman year, she wasn't in there. Huh! Anyways,
Anyway, we're captains now.
somehow.
Somehow.
Don't ask
Don't-
how.
we don't know
Literally
why.
don't know.
Anyway, so
I
freshman
feel
year
like
we
this
did.
is gonna tip over.
It can if it wants.
It's okay.
It's okay. We're all sitting on the same side of the table, and this is a very old table. Anyway, so freshman year we did a haunted house party show, and there was I'm just gonna go through all of my stuff from freshman year, and then you can go through your stuff, and we'll just move on throughout the years.
Do like a fancy thing.
Freshman year stories. So freshman year we did a haunted house party show, and during band camp we were practicing with this like big haunted house prop. And
I
then
forgot about that. Our instructor.
our instructor, she was like, Summer, can you just open the door and do something and then close the door? But I didn't know she wanted me to do something scary, so I opened the door, looked out the door, and then I started laughing because I didn't know what to do. And she was like, well, what the heck? That wasn't scary. And I was like, okay, lol. And I shut the door. And then she had somebody else do it every time, and it was very embarrassing because the entire marching band and guard was like looking at me like, girl. And we had the stupid ghosty costumes that were velcroed on because we were supposed to do a quick change. Like, we were supposed to run and then rip off the ghosty costumes and then have the zombie costume. It didn't work.
Also, for the sorry, so we can just go back and forth. So,
Yeah.
for the same haunted house party theme thing, so our one of the other props were tombstones, and the tombstones were music stands with like fake tombstones, like what are they made out of? Like cardboard?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
foam
cardboard. Yeah, taped to it.
Yeah.
So very easily, like if a wind blew, it would knock over.
they were gone.
However, the issue is that when we changed from our towny tops, which is like when we march into the field, what we wear versus the costume we wear for like the halftime show, we had to change behind those tombstones in the corner of the field. So everyone was there. Everyone was there. We had to strip naked, went and changed. Yeah, and like some of the band moms had to like hold up the tombstones, or like I remember
we had tights.
our instructors. Yeah, the costumes were they weren't
pictures of the costumes.
They weren't supposed
the
to.
Zombie makeup.
Girl, the costumes were Halloween costumes. They weren't guard costumes, so they weren't. Shut up! They weren't meant to be worn more than once. So the zippers broke. Everything. It didn't look flattering on anyone. But that was funny.
And we were wearing tights in freezing weather.
Like white tights
in the snow.
And yeah, oh, that sucked. And it was like, I just remember changing behind those. Like, if you wore something underneath, it was fine. But like, seeing as it was like hot, and then once it got nighttime, it would be like freezing. A lot of people didn't wear anything underneath them. So I like anything that like, obviously like stuff, but nothing that you can like change out of being appropriate, you know. So a lot of people had to change behind the tombstones. And if you're tall, you were out of luck, because the tombstones were like, I would say like at least 5 foot.
One of the captains for that year, who was really tall, every time above the tombstone.
Oh my god, I remember that.
Yeah.
Your freshman year?
My freshman year was rock and royalty, and our costumes were a gold like half shirt jacket, and then a bright red skirt that was too big on me, and then Converse. And it just clashed, didn't work well, and we had these huge stages. And we'd get blamed for them when they were broken to begin with.
Impossible to move.
But it's fine.
Remember when we painted those? And ate pizza.
Yeah. I have one picture from that. If I find it, I'll insert it.
But I had a very eventful freshman year. So the first bad memory I have was that I don't like shoes that much, and normally like I can't find my shoes and stuff, so I showed up to practice without any shoes on because I was gonna go into the costume closet and just get my field shoes. And normally the closet is open, but this time it wasn't, so I had to go in and face all the adults and ask for the keys. So our coach gave it to me, and here's the thing. How tall is she? She's pretty tall.
I like 5'8" at least, maybe.
Yeah, she's tall, and I was like 5 foot, and I was a little freshman, and I was scared all the time. So when I think the assistant band director came out, and I asked her to give the keys back to the coach, and she was like, why? And I was like, because she scares me. Or no, because she's scary. And at that moment, they all came out and they're all saying different things. So the main coach was like, why? Who was the person I was talking about? And then our other coach was like, as it should be. And I was so embarrassed. And then the entire practice, she was like, oh, I'm sorry. I won't go near you. I'm scary. I was like, I'm so sorry. Like, in JoJo Siwa outfits. And
Literal JoJo Siwa outfits.
we're like,
Like, fuck? They're upset too.
So freshman year, Winter Guard, we were doing a show. What was the show? We were doing
Never
a
give up.
Sia
or
song.
something like
Yeah, Never Give Up by Sia. And we were gonna do a flag exchange. And one of the seniors at the time, she was a captain. I was a freshman. I didn't know what I was doing. And our coach was like, let's do a flag exchange. And everyone was like, yes. And I was like, yes, let's get this. And there was this one time where she went to pop the flag to me, which I was all the way across on the other side of the gym. Like, she was in the front, I was at the back. And so I had to run up to grab it. But this one time she threw it to me, it didn't come sideways for me to like catch it and spin it. It came straight on. It hit me directly in the eye, like directly above my eye. I still have like a scar like under my eyebrow. I think I don't know, it's fine. But anyway, so I start freaking out, and in the middle of the song, people are still spinning. I walk away. I walk to the back of the gym, and I just stand there like I was just crying, facing the bleachers.
did you have a black eye?
But then, so then, our coach's mom, our coach's dad comes up to me and he's like, are you okay? And I was like, no. And they walked me around to the front and I had makeup running down my face and they started wiping it off and it was like bleeding and it was all like in my makeup. And then I had a black eye for so long, and this girl refused to do a flag exchange with me ever again, and I felt so bad. I was like, no, I really want to do it. We can do it. And she was like, no. I love you, girl. And I had a black eye for the St. Patrick's Day parade, but it was green by then, so it worked. I'm taking my glasses off.
So I'll take mine off.
Community 1964,
Jeffrey Bezos.
Come on, Jeffrey, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Tell us why, show us how. Look where you came from, look at you now. Zuckerberg and Gates and Buffett, amateurs can freaking suck it.
Frick their wives, drink their blood.
Come on, Jeffrey, get 'em!
So, similar to the summer, I know you have a story with this person hurting you too. So, there was this guy, our freshman year, and I love him. And I love him.
I love him.
But
sorry, I
I know the story. So we were doing in one part of this it's a freshman year, Winter Guard. One part of the song, me and him on rifles, and we're right next to each other. And in part of it, so there's like two people in front, and then it's us and him, and then the people
I'm thinking of
in
so
front
many things now. This unlocked a part of me that I didn't need to.
the person and people in front continue doing something, then run away. But the people in front keep doing stuff, but me and this person, we run away. But in part of running away, we do a little spin and then we run. So I told him, I'm like, oh my god! I told him, I'm like, dude, when we spin, go behind me, or go in front of me, because if you go behind me, you're gonna hit me. And he's like, yeah, alright, makes sense. And then he continued to go behind me, and so this is the final run through, and I'm like, go behind me. Go in front of me. And he's like, got it. This man goes behind me. Not only does he go behind me, but as he's turning, he hits the butt of the rifle into my ass, and it hurts. Like, and I even like, it was like the lower back, like right before. Oh my god, it hurt so bad. I literally was there for, I'm like, like I was like for a moment, I'm like, my ass cheek must have just fell off. Like, it's like, like I'm like, like what? And I like, you know,
it just.
and literally, I was like, do you know how when you stub a toe and you're like waiting for the pain to arrive? That was for like a second, everything, like my entire world just stopped. Like it hurt. It had no reason to hurt that bad. But I had to continue with the song, so I was running off like, oh my god, go in front of me.
So, during my freshman year, Winter Guard, one of the competitions, literally, right in front of the judge, there's a point during the show where we were in a line and they changed it, so I had to back up a few steps. And I forgot, because I was thinking about that lots of people were looking at me. And my friend, who's supposed to go like in front of me, comes over and goes, "Kara, back up." And I go, "Shit." Like so loud. I was like, there's no way that they didn't hear that. But thankfully we were the only ones in our category, so we still won.
So, we're gonna talk about Winter Guard freshman year real quick. So first of all, Winter Guard freshman year was a time. There was one competition where I went to turn my flag and I got it caught in my dress, and I was standing there for like 5 minutes like this while the song was still playing, and I couldn't get it out, and that was embarrassing. There was one time also that year where during finals, where I just couldn't breathe. I have asthma, lol.
Lamau.
Imagine
Imagine not telling your best friend you have asthma for 3 years.
Shut up.
My dad had a helper. My dad was like, do you want spray?
He went to open. Okay, so first of all, so we do our show. I come off and I'm like, hey. So, and our instructor's like, do you want to we were like trying to fold the floor and pick up all the equipment, and she was like, hey, like we're gonna do this, and I was like, can I sit down? I can't breathe. And she was like, okay. And so I sat down, and I couldn't get up for a while. And so this was finals, so we had a whole bunch of family there. My boyfriend at the time was there. So that was a whole time. He helped me walk up the stairs. I think he carried me up the stairs.
That was a little extra.
That was a little extra. I just needed help walking because I was like wobbly. But I think he carried me up the stairs. So we were sitting at the table, and then there was a whole thing with like this other girl. She was like, this girl wants to talk to you with him. There was a whole lot of boy drama that day with a girl and her sister. LOL. But we're gonna not talk about that. Anyway, so where was I going with that? So I didn't have an inhaler with me at the time. That was a time. Also, when I was sitting on the floor, anyway, so your dad went to get me a Sprite, and then he opened it while I was sitting on the floor, not being able to breathe and like dizzy and like not knowing what's going on, and he opened the Sprite and it exploded and it went all over the floor and it went all over me. So that was fun.
Thanks.
Yeah.
We should do the mukbang. We should do horror stories from high school in general.
Yes.
Because I have a lot more stories.
I
about
have
high
a
school
lot of
horror.
stories. So that was freshman year, and then sophomore year, and then so junior year, that was last year where we had triple E and we couldn't literally do anything, and then we had nothing for a while, and then we had Corona. So that season was not good. We didn't get to go to finals, even though we were getting first place in every show, and I cried about first place because I was so happy.
And in first place with a score of 71.04. That's 71.04. In our local Scholastic Regional AA class. In third place with a score of 72.09. That's 72.
And then
I have a story about freshman year.
oh my gosh, when she moved my rifle. So there was this one time where and we still got first place. Anyway, that's beside the point. Where we were at a Winter Guard competition, and I was running and I was trying to set my equipment, and I didn't have time to set it in time. And so our coach was, or our whatever, what do I call her?
Instructor.
She was like, She was like, I'll set that for you. And I was like, okay, cool. And so I gave it to her, and she just put it right down, like where she was. She didn't put it in the right spot. We love you, though. It was not your fault. I should have had enough time to set
I
that.
just remember.
So when it got to that part of the song, I went to pick up the rifle, but it was her rifle.
I
Allie's
yanked it out of her.
And we did a little.
I said, because I recognized it was mine. I went, no, this is mine. But in my head, I went, oh no, like I went to go look at it, like, oh no, this is mine. But in the video, I go, and
This is mine.
I like yank it out of her hand. I swear I wasn't mean. I just
when
thought
you
it was.
said it, I thought you were mad at me. You go, no, this is mine. And I was like,
No. I was stressed because I already didn't know the rifle part that well, and I was like, oh my
I looked
God.
like a lost puppy. I was like, I heard the air rifle, and I
How
was like,
fake my ex-boyfriend was after. Like,
that's not even. We can talk about that in the high school drama video. 'Cause
no, but this has to do with Gart. Like, he was
Oh.
being so fake. And it was like, oh, no. Like, not to make you feel bad because you're amazing and he's a piece of shit. But, like, he literally, like, only a few weeks ago, talked shit about you. And now he's like, no, you're amazing, Summer. Like, So, freshman year band camp, I was putting on sunscreen, and everyone had started to get up and stuff, like go back, and I was like, I couldn't figure out how to close it, so I'm looking at it, and I'm like, maybe if I press down, it'll close, and it sprayed directly into my eye, and then I'm like, and I'm blind, and my friend was helping me, like carrying me away, and I was like trying to like do something, and then we got yelled at. And I was like, I can't see.
I have
What do you want?
a very similar story. I was at band camp freshman year, and
Sorry.
I got. Oh wait, do you want to say yours first?
No, it's fine.
Okay. And I got sunblock in my eye, and I literally could not see. And so I was having one of my friends, the same person, you in the back with the rifle, was walking me to the band mom table so I could get, or the band parent table, so I could get the sunblock out of my eye. And then we got yelled at saying like she doesn't need a chaperone. I was like, I can't see.
Literally,
Also,
yes, you do.
the same person. I was drinking Powerade one time at band camp. I was actually drinking this kind of Powerade, the red one. Anyway, and they made me laugh, and Powerade came out of my nose.
Oh.
And
I was thinking of the story when he hit you in the flag.
Wait, can I say that one?
Yeah, I have a lot to say now.
The same person. Oh my gosh, we love you, by the way. He was swinging his flag around trying to do this thing called a cyclone, but we were too close to each other, and he smacked me in the leg so hard. I literally thought I broke my leg. I immediately collapsed to the ground because there was barely anyone there yet. You were there. It was me and you.
Because a person came in as you were in agony.
I was literally on the ground. There was literally barely anyone there yet. And I was like, I hate you. Why would you do this to me? That's so terrible. And I started screaming at him. And then afterwards, I felt really bad. But I literally thought I was going to die.
Yeah, freshman year band camp, the same one. Whenever we'd go get snacks, so the field, there was like a practice field, and there was like the turf, which was like the football field. We were on the practice field.
But it was like so sweaty that it's like wet.
Cut that
So
out.
no, I'm gonna make it louder. So, he was funny, but he made me carry him on my back to the snack place. So it was like an open field, like almost like a soccer field, and then it was a baseball field, and they were on the other side. So it was quite a ways of walking. So So he made me carry him to the snack place all day, and it was so annoying. But it was kind of funny looking back at it now. So the other story I had, sophomore year band camp. So, my sophomore year, as you can tell, I have braces. Halfway through band camp my sophomore year, I needed spacers. If you don't know what spacers are, they're little rubber bands that go in between your molars so they can fit the crown for the band for the whatever. You know, they hurt. You know, you can't eat anything. I got them in that morning, and then I was gonna go back to band camp. I arrived just in time for lunch, in which I could not eat anything. You know the Cheeto Puffs? They're basically air. I couldn't eat that. It hurt so bad. And
They were spicy.
it was, yeah. And I had to, so I ate Cheez-Its. I sucked on them till they were smushy, and then I ate them. And that was my entire lunch and the entire day. I was so pissed because I was like, I'm hungry and my teeth hurt. This is another thing from sophomore year band camp. So, my sophomore and junior year, there were no leaders or like captains, for many reasons. One of them being there wasn't good candidates. We were captains now, but we were all like underclassmen, and the people that were upperclassmen were kind of.
We love you. I swear, we love you.
This last story that I could think of. So this was sophomore year.
Kira, are you sleeping?
No, I just can see my hair in great detail this way.
My sophomore year, we did one of the competitions. I don't know what it was. We did a competition, and this
The
was
dark side?
no, this,
Micah?
no, this was like marching band.
Oh, so
So-
this was rock and royalty.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. So the sophomore year, so the theme was still rock and royalty, and so part of it, like Kira said, we had stages. For part of it, it wasn't like they were just like little platforms that had wheels on it in the back. It wasn't like a stage. They called them stages, but it was like, I'll insert a picture if I find one. And part of it, I had to get on the stage and I had to like pose, and then afterwards I would get off and I would move it. Me and one of the majorettes would move it.
Buggy! I killed the buggy in my hand.
They also ran over my toe once with a stage, fun fact.
Okay, so I had to move a stage with a majorette, and as we got off,
the majorettes.
Majorettes are lovely.
Oh, we graduated. I think it's just.
Yeah.
So I got off the stage and we had to move it. However, this was like the decision for both of us to move it was made like the day of the competition. And so the major forgot, and I had to pull it with my flag in one hand. And they had like little stoppers. I had to try to, it was almost like a bike stopper that was like that. So I had to lift up the stopper. I had to pull it, like yank it with one arm. And I don't know if it got one video, but one time I went, "Help me!" And I was like I was trying to be like, because we had to bring them all to the front within like 5 seconds, and I'm like, "Help me!" And then 2 people came and they helped me, and I'm like, "Thank you."
Also, I've sprained quite a few fingers. I have a video of me spraining my finger. That's really funny.
1 and 2 and ow!
Okay.
I got a blood blister from the saber. I usually get this from pinching, and I just hit it repeatedly.
I hurt my leg. It felt like it was like out of a socket from just laying down.
Oh.
Like, because there was this move where we had to do a laying horizontal, which is very scary, but she made us do it over and over and over again, and I stood up and I was like, and I didn't want to bring anything up because always like made it so dramatic, like, and I didn't want to be like them, so I just kind of was quiet and like silently run through crying to myself, and I was like, I wonder if she reviewed the table and was like, ooh.
Yeah.
It hurt really bad.
Also, during our show this year, our Winter Guard show that we sent into Nash for the nationwide thing, I dropped my rifle in it. That was cute. I think we've told a lot of stories.
Yeah,
I think
let's,
we're
if you're thinking about joining Color Guard, don't. I'm joking. No,
just kidding.
if you're thinking about joining Color Guard, please do. It's a lovely
we hope
experience.
you have a different
Maybe
experience.
Yeah.
maybe next time we do a video like this, we could talk about the good things
Yeah.
about Guard, the memories that we made, like as captains.
So yeah, that was. If you can join Color Guard or marching band, please do. It's a lovely
It
experience.
is a fun time.
And if there is none, you should start one at your school.
Yeah, start a guard.
Yeah.
Start a color guard.
Or like get a flag, learn online. There's plenty of videos.
Because you can
Uh-oh,
always
spaghetti.
oopsie doopsie. Anyway, because you can always do like you can join competitions as a solo routine for winter guard competitions if you want to do that.
It's really fun.
Bye guys.
Adios.
Subscribe.
Subscribe.
There's grass. Or two people sitting and one person like.
Why is it so zoomed in the video? Get on your hands and knees. Yeah!
Are we doing it here?
If you want, yeah. Who's gonna be at where?
You're the lightest.
Okay. So you guys on the bottom and I'm on top of you? Yeah. I like how there's all this grass. That's just. What am I doing on
I don't know.
Are we level?
No.
We can reverse. I went like that. You went like that.
I'm just twerking. I'm scared I'm gonna hurt you.
You're.
My knees are gonna be.
I need a little
pointy.
chiropractic, anyways.
My knees are gonna be pointy.
It's fine.
There's some grass.
I'm joking. Wait, is she saying like that, or is she like doing something like with her
Wait,
hands?
y'all. Wait, look up so I can screenshot it and get a smile afterwards. Ah. Okay, now what do you want me to do?
No hand.
Look,
Wait,
Ma,
get
no
off.
hands. Okay.
And then lay down.
Lay
on us.
down?
Yeah.
Which way?
Huh?
Like lay down. So like that.
Okay.
But then my elbow's gonna be on Allie.
Just don't put pressure on it.
It's fine. I need chiropractic.
Stop saying that.
This would be a great video to show Steph.
I'm
Feel
putting
like you
this-
made
Ah,
the
My
right decision.
shoulder blade.
I'm sorry. I'm putting this on YouTube.
Ready? We should do push-ups now.
Wait, but at the wrong time.
Okay, hold on. Kira, you need to put your back away.
Here, we're back into it.
Hold on, let me. I'm the wrong way. How do I get up? I need to get up. Oh god, okay. Hold on. Oh!
Wait, I was gonna lay sideways like Kira told me to,
Oh.
but I couldn't because
Girl! You were going like this! I couldn't do anything because you kept putting your leg.
there's budgie.
This is your idea.
Okay. I'm gonna do it right this time. I need to put my legs up. There we go. Hey! Okay, I'm getting up now. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Okay, I'm so sorry if I hurt you.
Subscribe.
Subscribe. I did there.
Just completely subscribe. End. Oh, sorry.
We're the captains of the guard now.
Oh my.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why.